Hey YouTube, how's everybody doing today? Welcome back to another exciting edition of Not Timmy 66. What are we doing today, guys? Let's talk about FedEx Office and same-day delivery. What is that? Let's find out. So I had some comments that kind of tweaked my interest a little bit, and I kind of want to go over a few things, and I got some notes. Normally, I'm not a scripted guy, but I don't know enough about what I'm talking about without having some notes in front of me. So I think what I want to do today, guys, is talk to you guys a little bit about FedEx Office or same-day delivery, SameDay City, something like that. FedEx SameDay City Courier. And what is that? What's the difference between the, like FedEx Express Courier or same day? So what's the biggest difference? And I know I probably just could have asked you guys, but you got me curious. Those of you that actually subscribe to the channel or watch my channel and already know because you do the job. But I just kind of want to know myself because I keep getting a lot of job offers on this and I'm thinking about it. So I'm going, what the heck is it, man? What's the difference between the two? What are some of the comparisons? I mean, is it as good as Federal Express? Is it like FedEx Ground? What's the deal? What's the dealio, man? Okay, not claiming to be any kind of an expert or anything like that. Here is my take on what same day is. Okay, same day is basically pickup and delivery. In other words, let's say a medical supply, something that's critical to get somewhere. Maybe you're in a lawyer's office and you want a specific document delivered specifically to somebody within a certain amount of time. Well, you're going to call and you're going to request same day. And I'm not sure exactly what the time frame is on that. And those of you that actually work for same day, feel free to let me know, man. Like I said, I never claimed to be an expert on this stuff, but I want to kind of bring it up. And I also kind of wanted to do a comparison from what I saw. So if you're working as a same day delivery driver as opposed to a regular express courier job, you are, okay, so you load up, I know this much, like with Federal Express, your truck is loaded, or you load up your truck in the morning. You have a set route that you go on. Those packages get delivered basically between a set time frame, say 7 a.m. in the morning till 5 o'clock at night, or later, depending on how busy the time of year is. Christmas time, stuff like that's obviously going to be a lot busier. So your package is in amongst 400 or 500 other packages, and also it's been delivered and shipped through a chain, through a FedEx chain. With same day, you actually are getting the packages and going out and delivering them and picking up packages. And it's my understanding too that you're routed basically every day. So you're routed basically on what the demand is, or what the pickup and deliveries are. So basically you're going out and you're picking stuff up and you're delivering it, and then you go to your next pickup and deliver, things along those lines. So it's a little bit different, with the expectation that it's going to be delivered same day. I did read on Indeed, which is my source that I went to for this, that it is 365 days a year, 7 days a week, 24/7. Now, again, I saw that once, but I cannot really confirm that, so on that one, guys. But let's do a little comparison. Again, this is off Indeed, and it is taken from a comparison between Federal Express, not Ground, Federal Express, and Federal Express Same Day Office. So I'm going to go through these and read them off to you, just so it gives you a good picture. Now, these are based upon overall reviews of employees that work for both sides of the company. So Federal Express Courier, overall satisfaction 3.9. Same Day Office Courier, overall job satisfaction is 3.6. Again, Federal Express is based out of Memphis, Tennessee, and Same Day Office services are based out of Plano, Texas. Work-life balance between the two positions, Federal Express got 3.7 and 3.4 for Office. Compensation and benefits, the one that everybody's interested in. Compensation and benefits for Express got an overall rating of 4.0. And on Same Day Office, it was 3.6. So pretty close. Job security was 3.7 with Express and 3.4 for Same Day Office. Now, job security also entails how you feel about being able to advance. If you want to move up to a supervisor position, a management position, things like that. And again, with Express, it was 3.7, it's 3.4 with Office. How the employees feel about the management. And again, everybody has an opinion. Kind of like everybody has something else and they all stink, right? So this is subjective. But how people overall felt about Federal Express management was a 3.5, and Same Day Office was 3.2. So a little bit different there. The culture, the people that you work with, overall rating, and again, I don't know how many people I think there was like 4,000 something that they basically polled for this comparison on Express, and a little over 2,500 for Office. The culture, how they feel about the people they work with, how they feel about the environment, you know what I mean, the culture, your work culture. 3.7 for Express. Office is 3.4. Pay, now Express average was $18.96 an hour, and this is for courier driver, and Office on average was $25.57. Now, you may see that varies quite a bit there, the difference between the two pays. And I honestly, in my area, what I see is $18.63 an hour for Federal Express, the position that I had applied for. And I see $19.06 to start with Same Day Office. And overall, the reviews that I see basically are the same thing, guys. People are either happy with the job or they're not. People are either bitching, saying that they don't care about me, or they say no, my management's great. And I think that's based upon where you work, who your management is, and basically what kind of a person you are. You know, you have some people that say they work me like a dog, and other people are saying, yeah, the work is demanding, it's not easy. And overall, guys, delivery work is not easy. It's something that, you know, is for everybody. So maybe there's some disgruntled people that wrote reviews that, you know, they just didn't like the job and therefore the company sucked. Other people like this type of work, therefore it's what they expected. And the overall perks of the job and things like that would be better. Let me show you this day, guys. It's beautiful out here. Turn this a little bit. There we go. Look at this beautiful, hot Texas day. It is 94 freaking degrees right now, and it is 12:08. So we haven't even hit the heat of the day yet. Welcome to Texas, right? So I don't know. In thinking about it, I went ahead and threw my hat into the ring because I thought, you know, maybe this wouldn't be too bad. And it never hurts to keep my options open, right? Yes, I'm going to be starting with FedEx Ground, but I thought, you know, I'd had enough people talk to me and leave comments and stuff about Same Day Office, that they have plenty of positions that they're hiring for, and that they it's a pretty decent job. I think the things that would be different in it would be that you wouldn't really, and correct me again if I'm wrong, I don't think you'd have a set route per se. I think maybe you would be doing something a little bit different every day, and it'd be a lot more customer facing, meaning you'd have a lot more interactions with the customers than you would in a Federal Express job or a Federal, FedEx Ground, where you're basically driving a truck down the street, going house to house, dropping off packages, leaving at the door. I don't know if they're ringing doorbells or not. They used to ring doorbells, and then when the pandemic hit, they stopped ringing doorbells. So, I don't know. But anyway, your interaction is going to be a lot less, I think, between Federal Express and FedEx Ground as opposed to same day. So, there's that. And there's that to consider when you think about what you want to do. Are you comfortable talking to customers? Do you like people? Would you rather have a job where you don't really have to talk to anybody at all, man? I'm a people person, so that sort of thing doesn't bother me. Adjusted here a little bit. So yeah, there's that. And tell me what you guys think, man. Definitely leave comments, especially if you work for either one of these. Just give me a good idea as to what you think. Again, most people that posted and gave me the suggestion to look into SameDay City through FedEx, or it used to be called FedEx Office. And my understanding is that it used to be known as Kinko's. So, you can go to a place where you can ship, right? And they offer this same-day city delivery out of these branches. That's my understanding of it. So, it's kind of a different animal. You're still doing the delivery work. However, you're doing things a little bit different as opposed to just a standard delivery job, per se. If that makes sense. I also was looking around at this because you guys got me interested in it, and I found out there's a ton of other companies that do the same thing, man. They do. So it's not just Federal Express that does this same day. There's a couple companies actually right here locally do the same kind of work. And, before you sit there and say he's talking out of his ass, he doesn't know what he's talking about, I'm going to be real upfront and tell you I'm not an expert on the subject. I just wanted to bring that comparison to you guys to, if you're trying to decide between the two, or you're even just looking at it going, well, okay, it's obviously a different division of Federal Express, but what is it? What's the big difference? And to me, I see that as the biggest difference. And there's pluses and minuses to everything as far as that goes. I don't know. I guess it's going to kind of depend on what you really want to do. From everything I see, at least in my area, the pay does seem to be higher. And I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Maybe they have to put a higher wage on it for you to start because they need to attract more people. It does seem like there are plenty of these FedEx Office jobs or same-day jobs as opposed to others, But there's that. And I think that it just kind of also depends on what type of work you really want to do. And yes, it is delivery work, but this is just a prime example of not all delivery work is going to be the same. You're going to have differences and nuances and things. It kind of reminds me a little bit of a high-paying Uber job in a way. With Uber, you never knew where you were going. You went and you picked up at the restaurant, and then, it was time sensitive that you got the food to the folks, right? So it wasn't like you were loading up your car with a ton of packages and then running through a specific route and delivering them, boom, 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 boom. This was something that's a cool sign in somebody's front yard. Somebody's going to have a happy birthday when they see that. I don't know if you guys caught that if I caught it on camera or not, but that was cool. Anyway, so, there's different facets to delivery work, you know, and this kind of, and again, not an expert, correct me if I'm wrong, but this kind of reminds me of a position more like that, where it's, because when you look at the job description, it says pickup and delivery, pickup/delivery. So all I know is that, like, when I worked for Amazon and I worked for Ground before, you loaded your truck, you had a specific route for that day or that you were on all the time. You got X amount of packages, your route was set in some kind of an electronic GPS. You went out, you ran your route, you delivered the packages. There really wasn't a set time frame like, okay, this is going to be across town by 5 o'clock or whatever. Okay, you know, you obviously had to complete your route in a timely fashion and get it done, but again, there was no, you had to have it there at a certain specific time. And when I worked Uber and Grubhub and stuff like that, excuse me, not Grubhub, DoorDash. I don't know why I keep saying that, man. I never worked for Grubhub. I only did DoorDash and Uber. Anyway, I digress. With that, you went and you picked up somebody's pizza and pasta or whatever, and you went and you delivered it. So you went from your pickup to your delivery, your pickup to your delivery. With the other jobs, and I know I'm probably beating a dead horse, you guys already have figured this out. With the other job, you picked up all your pizzas at once and delivered them as you went. You know, that's the best way I know how to do it. So, that's the biggest difference, and to me, it doesn't really bother me. I'm a people person, so actually getting in touch with people or talking to people has pluses and minuses. Yeah, people can gripe and bitch at you a lot more. You have to hear a lot more. You have to be able to explain the process to people a little bit more than you would if you're just a person out on a route. Man, guys, I wish I would have had that on video. Just now, I was at that stop sign, and I paused the video for a second, and just then, it's a four-way stop, so you had a van coming up and another guy coming up at the same time. The van went ahead and turned in front of the other guy, and that other guy got pissed off, squealed his tires, raced up to the bumper of the van that pulled up, I guess, in front of him, because they both got to the same stop at the same time. That was crazy. People are just nuts. I guess, you know, you got a bad day, you're having a bad day, you take it out on those around you, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I hope this was informative to you guys somewhat. It does interest me quite a bit to know what the difference between the two are. You know, it's all delivery work. No matter how you look at it, it's going to all be delivery work. So, you know, I hope this helps you guys make a little bit more informed decision if you are looking to, I don't know, explore these options. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. I really appreciate everybody that stuck through the video and listened to me babble and bloviate about the difference between these two positions. Please leave a comment if you are interested in me finding out more. I by no means ever claim to be an expert, but I will go out of my way to try to find the answers for you. I hope everybody has a great holiday coming up. Just a little housekeeping note. We're up to 44 subscribers now. Thank you very much for those that have subscribed. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so as we move on with the Not Timmy 66 adventure in life. Everybody take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And no matter what you do in life, guys, no matter what